Let's see if I can see what they said here. Hold on just a second. Says diet for sickle cell. I guess they want to know what's a good diet for a person that has sickle cell.
I'm going to tell you that I know what I know, but I also know what I don't know, and that's why I'm really cautious when people ask me questions about children, because I'm not a pediatrician, and you need to know how to adjust things based on child's weight and all of that. And sickle cell is something that is typically handled by hematologists. Now, that being said, I know of a couple of people who have full-on sickle cell disease who were very clear that when they went 100% vegan, their disease became much less severe. Mm-hmm. And it makes sense from scientific principles, because the problem with sickle cell disease is that when people when their body becomes inflamed and has low oxygen tension, that's what makes the cells sickle, change shape, become bent out of shape, and then start clogging up their blood vessels, which causes all the pain and the other problems. So if you have a diet, like a plant-based diet, that is filled with all of these antioxidants, that's low in fat, which will facilitate blood flow, it naturally makes sense that that's going to make the disease much less severe. So that's how I would answer that. And I want to make one final statement, that I want people to come away from this lecture hopeful and even happy, because I remember when Jesus was talking to his disciples, he's like, look, I don't want y'all depressed, I don't want y'all worried. I'm telling you, there's goodness coming. And the Bible tells us what we need to do to keep our bodies functioning properly. Mm-hmm. And if people will embrace these principles, I'm not going to say you're going to be immune to everything, but you're going to be highly resistant. Mm-hmm. It'll be the difference between driving a Range Rover with side curtain airbags, front airbags, good seat belts, and a solid body versus something you got from Eastern Europe. Your body will use those plant foods and plant compounds to protect you against infection as God intended it to be.
This is something.
See, there'll probably be some other questions. I'm sure other people will just keep having questions. Personally, you can reach out to him. So, Doc, how can people get a hold of you?
Oh, sure. Yes, thank you. You see, the Holy Spirit always makes sure everything comes out the way it's supposed to through my website. It's kind of a long name, but it's really simple. Dr. Milton Mills, PlantBasedNation.com. So, Dr. Milton Mills, PlantBasedNation.com. Tons of good evidence, and advice, and these supplements are all on the website. And then there's a way people can sign up and communicate.
So Dr. Milton Mills, PlantBasedNation.com.
Absolutely. No dots, no dashes, no spaces.
Awesome. I've just put it in the chat box, sent to everybody. So that's the way you can get a hold of the good doctor. All right, Doc, we again appreciate you. Pastor Alex, man, you have the last word.
Thank you so much for helping us out, Doctor. I definitely believe that we're going to call you back again, and there's going to be other people.